Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Resident Evil the board game by Steamforged Games, and today we are up to Caves A from the Into the Darkness expansion, which has a staggeringly high number of exploration cards, 13 to be specific, unlucky for some, although some of them are not used instantly. This mission involves going into the caves and using the crank to twist chambers, which makes them turn, which gives you access to different areas. So that's why there's so many exploration cards. I think most of them are just one room showing an alternative way to turn an existing room. So it seems like we have to start up in the top right of the corner because we're going to be building out. I hope there's enough room for that many cards. Our objective in this scenario is to solve the mystery of the rotating tiles. That's how it's written. If the objective token has been removed from the playing area, the players can choose to successfully complete the scenario. We actually start right next to the objective token, so we have to go do stuff. Then, as the rules I just explained about the rotating tiles, if a door would lead off the playing area as a dead end, you can't go that way. Rotating puzzle, if all three tome cards have been collected, which is all three items from the B deck, and each rotating tile is in the position indicated by the corresponding card, a character in the same square as the objective token can spend an action to remove it from the playing area, and then you win. There's no additional cards added or anything like that. It's exactly the same as it was as last time. So I think with that, we'll just jump in and try and sort this out and try and get through without dying. On that note, I'm bringing a single green herb with us this time to hopefully avoid catastrophe, but I don't think that'll help very much, beyond giving us an extra hit obviously. But what else can I do? We don't have anything else to fall back on. So let's get started with Chris going 1, opening for 2 and going through for 3, and then we're immediately drawing 2 encounter cards. It'll be to start with a chest this time, for once. Let's see who we're getting. We are getting snakes. This is drawn during the laboratory. Nope. So we do still keep the snakes in play, and it's both, aren't they, what killed us last time? And then okay, we're off to an exceptionally nasty start. And there's only one biohazard symbol, so that means something's going to spawn on us, because there's no other place for it to spawn. So Miss Trevor is on us, because the other symbol must be on us. Yep, it is. Well, that's just peachy. We have one action left, so let's fire the Magnum at her and hope that it kills her, because otherwise we're just off to the worst start ever. So 1 die. Is that enough damage? That is 3 damage, yes. It takes her out. Goodbye, Miss Trevor. So the snakes would react, and then end of turn reaction. They would both be on us. Actually, no, they both can't be on us because there isn't enough room. So only one is on us. Shattering glass. Spawn a Cerberus on the active character's tile. Also draw an additional tension card. Foreboding scene. Place this to the next unexplored tile after when you draw. Okay, so we're drawing 2 down that corridor as well. But for now, a dog. There's a dog spawning on this tile. A dog has indeed spawned on this tile, and we begin this turn in a great deal of danger. Will Robinson, let's use the flamethrower, try and kill the snake on us, and we do, because they don't have 1 health, right? I always forget how much health snakes have. Yes, they have 1 health. It's not doing its nasty attack, so the other snake can't reach us. It would come onto us, so we'll use another flamethrower to try and kill that, which would make the dog react twice. Yes. So the dog would react twice, so it would be 1, 2, 1, 2. Third action, do it again. And we miss and take 1 damage. And then last action, we'll do it yet again and kill it. The flamethrower remembered that it's meant to be bad now. Just at the end there. All clear. Well, it is technically now. So that was another bit of flamethrower ammo, so we're down to 5. And then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a bit of running. All clear. 1, 2, and this is 2 encounter cards, not the 1. Spawn a hunter. All the bad cards instantly, and discard without any effect. Never mind, we got 1 of each. Well, unfortunately, the hunter is smack dab in front of us, right there, which actually is fine. You do run into them in the caves. Well, we have the Magnum for these types of situations. We have, 2 actions left? Shoot them with the Magnum. And we rolled a blank, and it has range 1 on its attacks, so it hits us for 1. And I think we had 1 action left, and we'll need to use a grenade. For 1 red. And that's only 1 damage with a push. So he's got 2 health left. End of his turn though, he would move on to us, because we were too far away now, so he would be on us. No escape, you're telling me, buddy. Open the closest non-lock closed door. It would be the door down there, so I'm just going to open that. I'm not going to populate it until we get down there, if we get down there, because we might be about to die. Let's fire the assault shotgun once at him. Looking for 2 damage, or crits on the assault shotgun. That is just a push. Push. We'll do it again. There we go. Good grief. Alright, we're down to 2 shotgun shells already. I don't think this is going to take as long as I thought it would, because we're almost certainly just going to die. Let's use that green herb to heal, since we've taken 2 damage already. So we're up to not quite full, we're at 4 or 5 health. And then go 2, 3, 4. And we'll tension again. All clear. And now we're going to have to populate this new door. So 1, and then we're walking through. So this is card number 1. So we've found ourselves in one of the turning rooms. That's the other orientations it can be. We have to... I don't know if it's the moon crest we do the turning on. Let me just see. Let's see. A character in the same square as a crest token. So we can turn this if we wanted. If it comes back into focus. If we wanted to go to the number 6 card, the number 5 card, or we can go straight through to the number 2 card. I have no idea what way is the right way. We just need to find all 3 B items regardless. So I guess we'll just head down to number 2 and see what happens. So... we have 2 actions left, I think, upon walking in the door there. I should keep this to one side because we'll need to use it. So we'll just come down here, do another all clear, and then I'm immediately going to populate by going 1, 2, and populating the number 2 card. Well, here's what was behind door number 2, orientated exactly as you can see, which is very worrying for table space, as I'll show you in a second. But we have one of the B items in a single encounter room. There's an A item I'm going to have to go for to see if it's a heal or ammo. And unfortunately we're immediately into a 2 encounter room and they're all connected by archways. So if we just let the table focus for a second, yeah, there's definitely going to be rooms coming off of this door here. This is where I keep my monster pile, and there's not a lot of room. If it's an L-shaped corridor that kind of doubles back on itself back to the twisting room, totally fine. That'll fit perfectly. If it doesn't do that, I'm going to have a real problem with having space for anything. So we're going to have to kind of play it by ear, all on the assumption that Chris lives longer than 10 minutes, which he might not, because that's just the kind of day it is apparently. So, 2 encounter cards, although we have drawn the Hunter and the Lisa Trevor card, so we have actually drawn like the worst 2. So there's Cerberus, aka Doggy. Oh, I missed a door, didn't I? I did miss a door. And crows. Now, do these disappear in the caves? If this was drawn during the caves, yeah, so the crows are now gone forever. Or this card is, there's still another one. But that'll be the last time that card is drawn, because it's gone now. And yeah, there should be another archway. Apologies. Right there. How else would you get into that room down there? So, we have 2 actions left. We're immediately going to flamethrower the birds. We got him, which puts the dog on us. Do we get the dog? You better believe we don't. So we take 1 damage. There's that green herb wasted. And that was end of turn. So at the end of turn it's going to try and bite us. We dodge it. Thank goodness that wasn't an attack roll. Wow. All clear. It lied. So that was... we fired again and missed. So we're down to 2 now with this attack. And we got it. And then we're going to go 2, 3 and hope that this isn't too bad. Encounter card. It's another dog. Well, let's just see if I immediately kill it with my last action with a flamethrower. Yes, I do. So I don't need to spawn it. I am going to need to refuel the flamethrower though, because we've got 1 left. Thankfully we mostly got our kerosene back last time. Crimson Rage. There is not a corpse. And I'm going to go easy on myself and not draw another card, because we're going to probably get murdered anyway. We might as well prolong it a little bit. So let's burn an action on 3 kerosene getting used up to get the flamethrower back to 10 ammo, because I had 1 left and that gives us 9. So we're right back to 10. There we go. Then we'll go 2, pick up for 3, and move it right back to where we are for 4, and hope that this is something good, like a first aid spray for instance. It's kerosene. Never mind. My last action was in fact to refill at the kerosene token. So we get those 3 I spent, pardon me, right back. This is the card that was added in the last scenario. I still added them even though we failed. It's a very, very bad card. And there's 2 of them, or 3 of them. There's at least 2. Spawn a hunter in the active character's square. If all the hunters are already in play, the closest one teleports. Well, at least it doesn't immediately get to hit me, but I guess it smashes through the wall there to clothesline Chris into the... This is why he bulked up for Resident Evil 5. He was sick of getting beaten up in this one, when he's a little scrawny guy. Well, it's the start of a new turn. We still have a grenade, so I guess we're going to have to use that. See how we do. That is 1 damage with a push. Doesn't really matter, he's got range 1 in his attacks. Second action, we show assault shotgun. How much is that? That is 1 plus a push. He's still got 1 health left, so I guess we'll... You know what, we'll flamethrower. We can do 1 damage with the flamethrower, save that last assault shotgun for Chris to put it to his own chin. Yes, okay. So hang on, that was 1 grenade, 1 assault shotgun, 1 flamethrower. We moved there. We haven't moved very far. No, I make this mistake every time I play something by Steamforged. They never get the balance right once you incorporate expansion stuff. The base game usually is fine, but the expansion stuff is just never planned out well. It's always too convoluted and always poorly balanced. And unfortunately, I feel like the game is in a constant losable state now because of that imbalance. Anyway, okay, so for the next 2 turns, enemies move +1 movement. That probably won't matter. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have a whole turn for in there, actually. So let's just draw another card. There's no zombie to get an item. So we'll go in for 1, and we're drawing E encounter card. Crows. Well, that card is now gone as well. Closest biohazard symbol is actually over here. So we'll go over here for 2 and then burn them for 3. Yes, we will. Goodbye crows forever. And then move back onto the B item for 4, which is the end of a turn again. We fully used up that kerosene container, so I can get that out of the way at least. No escape. Open the closest non-locked closed door. They are all open. Oh, and enemies on the tile connected from a reaction. Well, thankfully there isn't any yet. So we are going to pick up this B item, then I'm going to see how much space I need to populate here. I've got a feeling I'm going to struggle. But let's at least pick up this B item for 1, 2, 3. So we'll be in front of the door with 1 action left. And the B item we found was... It's one of the tomes because there's nothing else in there. It's the star tome. So if we find the star room, we have to turn it so it's orientated like that for it to be correct, is my understanding of what we're doing here. In the meantime though, this is actually just an open archway anyway, so I'm going to see if I can fit this in now. Well, here's the absolute mess that was waiting for us. We're coming in from right there, and there is a B item and there is the sun crest, but it's another one where there's a turning room, so you have to have everything orientated as such. I had to move a bunch of stuff out of the way, and I still had to condense the rooms we'd already explored, which is why they look a bit crumbled together, because they are, because otherwise I literally wouldn't have enough space for this mission. So we're facing down a 2 encounter room with 1 action left. I'm just going to burn that action and wait. Let me just move the tension deck down here as well so it's a bit closer to my hand. Down here, there we go. All clear. So we're going in for 1, and we're drawing 2 encounter cards. Oops. 2 encounter cards. 2 zombies. And a zombie plus attention card. So 3 zombies. I'm seeing double here. So 1, 2, 3. Plus attention card. We'll immediately use a flamethrower round. Puts us back down to 7. Let's try and burn these 2 here. We got him. This one would then be on us. We'll use another flamethrower on him. And we got him. That's us down to 6. Guess the flamethrower is still good for something. On the rare occasion you spawn zombies. So that was 2 more actions as plus walking in, so we'll move here for our 4th. All clear. We'll pick up the item and then go 2. Oh, actually, did I miss a card for here? Yes, I did. And it is a single encounter card, so we've got 2 actions left. Let me just see what item was first.
Grenade rounds. We'll immediately use them for our last action then, to reload the grenade by 4. Well, that's something. That might help. I've just realised we've found no typewriters and we're actually burning through cards really quickly. We'll go in for 1. We draw an encounter card. I've missed another door again, haven't I? Spawn snakes. Oh, yep, I'm breaching where they used to be. They're not there anymore. Spawn snakes. I have missed a door. Is this an archway that's supposed to be here? It is. I ran out of archways. Let's just open a door then. Like that. There we go. Well, let's immediately flamethrower the snakes. And miss. And are they doing their bad attack? No, their basic attack. That puts us on orange. Let's attack them again. We missed again. That's us on danger. 3rd time's the charm, Chris. He got them. But they were 1 hit away from death again. And that was what, 2 more shots? No, 1 more shot from what I already counted. So we're down to 4, I think. Probably not going to matter. Tension card. All clear. And we're just running. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is an A item in the next room. If it's a heal, it might hold us together. Replace the closest non-lock closed door with a archway. And then spawn a zombie in the square. So that would be this door that's closest, which leads to card number 4. So that means there's a zombie there now. So, 1, 2, we're going to wait. End of turn reaction, zombie's going to walk there. Ominous feeling. For 1 round, characters must reroll successful attacks if there are any corpses. Thankfully there is not. They kind of have abandoned corpses for this one. Let's flamethrower, because it's been oh so reliable against everything that isn't snakes. There we go. Now we're going to have 2 actions left after going in. It's 3 encounter cards. Yeah, okay, let's try it. So we're going to have 2 actions left, and also I'm immediately moving that over there because I only had 1 looked out. 3 encounter cards. After resolving all spawn entries on cards drawn with this card, they perform a reaction. Well, that could just kill us, so let's see what happens. Locate the closest okay, so every non-locked door in that tile opens. That would just open that door, which leads currently to nowhere. After resolving all spawn entries... Oh, okay, we actually kind of got lucky there. So we're going to move here for 1, loot for 2, move here for 3, loot for 4. So we loot any item. More grenade rounds. I needed it to be health, unfortunately. And we loot a B item, which is the Sun Tome, which actually is the one right there, but we can't get to it from where we are. But it needs to be orientated like that. So at least we know, but I can't do anything with it because we came down from the wrong side. All clear. I'd say that's about halfway through the deck already. Oof, well this door is open. Didn't it become an archway or did it just swing open? Either way, he can see in it. So we'll move here for 1, and then we have to populate it, and this would be card number 4. So we've actually found the Star Tome, or rather the Star Crest, sorry, and we have the Star Tome, so we actually know how this is to be orientated. So, and there's no encounters or anything, so it's just a blank room. So we can just go in. 1, 2, 3, I think. Or did I had a full turn, I think. So we can move here. And that means next turn we can use an action to interact with it. Unfolding event is draw a narrative card. I doubt this is going to be something that heals us, but it might. Too late. Draw a card from the survivor deck and remove it. I think all of them have been removed now. If there are no cards in the survivor deck, shuffle this back in and draw a card. Why would you shuffle it back in if there's no chance of it being drawn? I'm just going to put it on the bottom of the deck. Blood, hope this is not. For the rest of the scenario, after resolving each encounter card, place it to one side of the playing area. At the end of the scenario, when you refresh the encounter deck, if there are 5 or more investigations or a card with the star symbols, draw a card from the survivor deck and place it in reserve. There's no one in there. If a card with the star symbol was not drawn, or you revealed less than that, shuffle the card back into the deck. There's no one to save. Wesker only came back because we got a card that resurrected somebody. So that was essentially nothing. So we'll use our first action to turn this card how it's supposed to be orientated, which is like this. I presume it's going to link back over there somewhere. It gives us access to door number 5, so I'm going to have to look at card 5 to even know how much space I need. So 1 second. So there's what is inside. Unfortunately, there's a hunter, and you know, I had a moment of false hope there, realizing, hang on a second, that's the last B item. We're actually very close to being able to finish the scenario because we've orientated the first room correctly. This now gives us access to this door, which unfortunately is a triple encounter room, but we know how the Suncrest is to be orientated as well. It would force us back down the south of the map, so we'd then have to walk all the way back round. But by then we'd also know where the Mooncrest needs to be, so it's just a case of turning that as we go back to the start, and we actually would win. But all that is probably not going to matter because there's a hunter in there, and all I've got is grenades and a shotgun round, and it hasn't been easy to take them out with that thus far. That door does start closed though, so we're just going to burn a turn walking up to the door, and praying to whatever god Chris believes in, probably John Cena or something. And then he is going to open the door for 1, he's going to go in for 2. We have 2 actions with which to kill a hunter, and if I miss any shots he will kill us because he has range 1 with all his attacks at least. He actually has a base of range 1 and then range 2 on his nasty attack and range 1 on his insta-kill attack. So let's do assault shotgun first, because even if that rolls poorly there's still a chance for a push, which would help us if a grenade misses. The only way this would be bad is if we roll 2 blanks. We actually rolled 2 hits. Unfortunately that's not a... oh no, it's not a push. It is 2 damage though. So what's my best consistent option here? The red die has a 1 in 6 chance of not doing anything. 2 blue dice would be... there's 2 successes on each, so that's a 1 in 3 on each dice. I think the 1 red die is still the better option. I'm not going to do the maths. Let's fire a grenade, and if it's a blank we die. We did actually hit it for 3 damage. Kaboom! We got explodinated, and I think we have 1 action left, so let's loot that last B item and see how the original room we passed through is meant to be orientated. Like, so annoyingly that would link us back to the room we're actually in. Like, it would turn like this, so if you had 2 players and one of them could get back there quickly, they could make it so we could escape right after doing this, and it wouldn't involve as much backtracking. This is one of those ones where if you are solo though, you've got to do a lot of backtracking, unfortunately. So, attention card. Incidentally, I've been saying that these tomes aren't taking up inventory space because I'm just saying that Chris is reading them and then putting them down. 1, 2, look for 3, move over here for 4. Unless it's a heal. Is it a heal? Nope. Sure, this is where we're going to die, as we have that small glimmer of hope where we could actually win because we just need to run back now. 1, open for 2. You know, I'm going to have a whole turn for this. Let's burn a turn. Oh, they're doing their worst attack now. Fine, okay, let's go in for 1. It all comes down to what these 3 encounter cards are. We haven't drawn the one that makes it a safe room where nothing happens. That would be lovely. Spawn a corpse and then make it unexplored, but we ain't coming back, so that's fine. So spawn a corpse. My turn ends. 1 more card, but there's the corpse. Spawn a zombie in the active character square. Well, thank you for that. So if we miss this dodge, I die. Go on, Chris. End of turn. Oh, we actually did it with 2 full dodges. Chris's will to live is stronger than the flamethrower's curse. Well, I shouldn't have said that, because now we have to actually... Should I use the grenade just to try and guarantee that we don't die? Yeah, I am, actually. Okay, kaboom. Get out of here. So, move over here for 2, and then interact with it, and it has to be orientated like this, I believe it was. Let me just double check. Sun Tome, yes. So, that's like that. So we have to come down here to escape now, but we do basically just need to escape. So that was shoot, move, interact. Over here. End of turn. All clear. I'm just going to use... Oh wait, no, I don't have the lighter on me. I can't burn the corpse. Alright, we'll just have to hope I don't roll a 1 after I walk away from it. I don't. So 1, 2. Open for 3. Go through for 4. We are just... Oh, and I'm out of camera. We are just hightailing it and hoping that we don't draw... Oh, there's still the tension card where Lisa Trevor will spawn. That could probably ruin it. I don't think... Oh, there's another Hunter's Prey as well. Either of those get drawn. I don't think we have enough to take it out. So let's just hope we get out before that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the number of squares I'm moving here, because I've scrunched the tiles up a little bit, is probably cheating a little bit now, because it's probably a little bit in my favour, because I had to squish them together, but we're just going to have to deal with that. Drawn encounter card. That could also be bad. Let's see what we get. We got the one where nothing happens. Well, that's still good. So, 1, 2. Did I close this door? Well, open for 3, go through for 4. I don't usually close doors. I was born in a barn. 1, 2, 3. Interact with the moon crest. So this has to be like... Oh, good grief. This has to be like that, because it would link back to this door, and here, and here, and here. There, like that. So, there. That's all 3 orientated correctly. We just need to get back to the room we started in, and then we can get out. There, win or lose. This is the camera angle we need. I think I tension card, but I don't remember. Let's just draw one. It's an all clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tension card. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is actually genuinely tension, because we know there's 2 cards in here that will kill us. 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as this one doesn't spawn Lisa Trevor or a hunter, we win. Mission could still be bad. Let's see. Take point. Place this card to one side of the playing area with the character assigned to it. For the rest of the scenario, when a tension card is drawn, assign the character... Oh, they can suffer 1 damage to make you not do the card. That's actually pretty good. But it's no longer required, because we actually did manage to barely pull off the mission. All 3 things are orientated where they should be. So for our second action, let's see. If all 3 tome cards have been collected and each rotating tile is in the position indicated by the card, a character in the same square as the objective token can spend an action to remove the token from the playing area, which thus fills in the objective. So I was just taking a look there at the 2 cards we didn't explore, not the alternative ones, but the 2 cards we didn't explore. If the star crest had been rotated all the way to the left, which I wouldn't have done anyway because I don't have enough room on the table, that actually would have led to a typewriter with a couple of A items, which could have been super helpful. And the number 1 card, I actually don't know where this would have linked to. Card number 6, I don't remember which door had the door number 6, to be honest. It must have been one. Oh, it was the first moon turning room off to the right. That would have led to a room with a typewriter as well, an A item, and a single encounter card. The other encounter cards for the mission are literally just showing the alternative positions for when you turn the rooms, as if you can't... I guess some people can't do shapes in their head, but that's there for if you need a visual aid for those, which I guess is nice. So our reward for actually completing a mission successfully is we go up to the danger level again, so we're on Skull of Crossbones. Excellent. We get 2 ammo back for our special weapons, and that's basically it, because I don't carry the pistol. We heal to full with a house rule, because otherwise we'd be 1 hit away from death anyway. And that sets us up for Caves B, which I don't think is Black Tiger yet. Hang on. Oh, never mind, I'm totally incorrect. I need to go paint Black Tiger. It's a boss next time. We have 1 green herb to our name and 1 blue herb to our name. We are going to have to rush him down like we did for a yawn, otherwise we're not going to have a chance. I guess we'll see. So next time we'll be trying Black Tiger. It might be a little bit because I need to paint him, but I didn't like this one, but I hope you did, or at least I hope I made it entertaining. Crows are gone forever. Pour one out for crows, and I shall see you next time for more. Until then, ta for now.